Hey everyone, welcome back to Next Riff 1.0. You might notice something a little different today. This is actually my real voice. I'm Abhishek, and today we are diving straight back into the city skyline too. In the last video, I promised you guys that we will start our shipping industry. So today, finally, we are building the new ports. Let's jump in and get to the work. Right as we start, check this out. We just unlocked the farmer market. This is a part of the skyscraper supply chain bundle. It's a great signature building that help our local and small business thrives in. So I'm going to save the deep dive for the later, but it's awesome to see the new asset popping up already. So let's begin. So before we begin, we are going to need a lot more room to work with. I am going to pick 9 map tiles right along the coast here. Once we get these unlocked, we finally have the space to make these ports as big as it needed to be. Now that we have the land, my next step is to prepare the area for the development by removing all the obstacles from the roadways. I'm extending the industrial roads up to the water edges. So for those who have been playing City Skylines 2, you know how important it is to have your roadways set up correctly. So I'm keeping these lanes wide to make sure those big cargo trucks can move in and out without any trouble. So now I'm going to unlock the highway roads. We have the 2 development points to unlock this. So let's unlock the highway. Also, I can see we have the intersections, so let's unlock those as well using 4 development points. We'll be using it later, but let's unlock it for now. Alright, so we just unlocked the high-speed highway. So let's just build clean 4-lane stretch right along the shoreline. As you can see, I have drawn smooth lines to smoothly connect the industrial roads and the residential area. The setup will boost the traffic flow through the community and will create a smooth coastal highway look. For the city you dreams, let's work together to create this project. Now to keep the traffic flow smoothly, I'm adding roundabouts at the both connection points. One here in the residential zone and another one near our water pumping station. These roundabouts will help reduce bottlenecks and keep our city rhythm steady and grows. Before I place the building, I need to show you one more thing in the development tree. I have used my development point to unlock the water transport. This is exactly what you need to start the shipping industry. So let's begin. Now it's time to for the main part of our video. I'm placing the medium port here. So right here, this is the location where I'm gonna place this. This is the perfect one. But as you can see, the basic road that comes with the ports are not enough for the traffic. I'm expecting a traffic flow here, so I'm going to spend some upgrade in the roads around the entrance right now. I'm also building a specific loop for the vehicles. I'm setting up one-way road for the entrance and separate one-way road for the exits. So this will create a smooth flow for the trucks coming in. To make ports even better, I'm adding cargo bridge first, and so once the bridge is ready, I can add the cargo crane. This will help us to load unload the shipping much faster. I have added the cargo crane, and now it's time for the larger storage yards and the roads for the storage units. Even I'm building the infrastructure for our cargo. So once the large storage yard is completed, trucks will finally have a place to drop off the goods before they leave the shipping yard. Now that the ports is built and the roads are ready, we have to tell the ships where to go. I'm opening the transport menu to select the shipping line tool. It's time to connect our brand new shipping yard to the main shipping line out in the ocean. I'm making a complete route so that the cargo ship can find their way from the edge of the map to directly to our dock. And look at that, our planning worked perfectly. The first cargo ship is already coming into our dock. Alright, let's take a moment and enjoy the city radio together.
You're back on the Atmospheric Piano channel, brought to you by Liz Peterson. I want to share a funny story with you, lovely listeners. We all know Beethoven, right? But did you know that despite his mathematical complexity of his compositions, Beethoven always struggled with numbers? He left school at age of 11 after learning how to add and subtract, but before learning how to multiply or divide. As a result, he found it difficult to keep track on his finances. Luckily, his compositions didn't struggle with numbers.
In local coverage, the Tourism Board just released their figures, and it's good news all around. Tourism was way up over the previous season. Pretty amazing, right, Jim?
You bet, Glenda. I guess everybody is figuring out that this is the place to be.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
Alright, back to business. Look at that. Before the trucks even arrive at the gate, the cargo ship is already unloading the dock. It's amazing to see how fast the systems start working. Goods are being transferred straight from the ship into the storage yard. And here they comes. The trucks are rolling into the shipment yard. I just love watching this part, seeing the goods are moving in, ready for the next shipment. Let's sit back for a second and enjoy the flow. So before we move forward, I want to show you something quite serious. Our unemployment rate is at 32% right now, and I'm sure the citizens are already lining up outside the mayor office to complain about it. It is a very high number, and that is exactly why I am focusing so much on the industrial expansion. We need to create the jobs so our people can earn and help our city to grow. Okay, let's do this. Let's open the industrial panel and we'll build some coal mining around here. So as you can see, we have a lot of coal resource around here. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put this so we can cover the maximum area with this building, and let's put it here, and then I'm gonna build a road dedicated to this particular building. Now the coal building is in the place, so I'm carefully marking out this resource area. So every coal mine we place means another group of citizens getting back to work. This is our very first step in tackling of our unemployment crisis. As our industry is growing, we are unlocking this massive signature buildings like steelworks, blast furnace. These are not just show off, they provide hundreds of new jobs to our citizens. So I'll be placing these later on. So let's finish this another building which we are placing right now. So I am adjusting its edges to make sure it fit perfectly into the landscape. And there it is. Right after placing this massive building, machine comes to life. Just look at the size of the excavator. This is industrial power in motion. It makes the whole area feel so much more alive. Let's enjoy the view. Okay, now we have one more mine to add before we move forward in this. So I'm setting up the stone mine right here. So our city stone needs will be fulfilled. I'm carefully marking out the area to make sure we get most of the resource by this mine. We are making our industry hub even more powerful now. I think I have to show you this. As soon as our economy is growing, I can see the signature buildings are just started unlocking one after another. How awesome this is. So I believe this explosion of the new buildings is because of the new skyscraper and supply chain launched by the City Skylines 2. So let's just unlock 5 more map tiles so we can continue our expansion. Now instead of flattening the area, I'm going to use the train tool to fix the area so I can create a tunnel. I want this industrial zone to look more realistic. So I'm carefully smoothing this entrance of the tunnel to make sure it blends perfectly with the landscape. I know it took time, but it's worth it. Trust me. Alright, so next step is pretty straightforward. We need to connect our main high-speed highway over the new area where the industry hub will grow and go live. So let's connect that. Now that the roads are hooked up, it's time to fill the zoning with the steelworks and the rocket fuel refinery we have. So I am not quite sure yet that this will be the best place to put this building here, but I'll be rethink if needed. But as I just wanted to place it for now, so I am putting this building randomly right now here. So but we'll think about something different later on, but for now I'm just placing it these buildings here. Okay, what I'm thinking is let's move this particle board factory over here near to our ports. It just make more sense for exports. All right, so next I'm opening a specialized for forestry right next to it, so we will get the endless supply for our factory. So I'm dropping these buildings here and there for now, but like I said, I'm not 100% happy with the total layout yet. I'll likely be making more changes to other buildings as we go, but for this moment, it is all about getting the resource chains connected to the functionality. Alright, so while I was busy planning the industrial empire, I completely missed this disaster. We actually got our houses burning down because, well, I have exactly given these people a fire department yet. My bad. Okay, let's get out very first fire station, dropping in immediately, hoping I can save some of the leftover neighborhood before everything turns into ashes. There goes the first truck. It's a bit of a race against the clock here, but man, it is satisfying to watch here. The service is actually kicking off, and let's see if they can save it before it's too late. Okay, now that we have avoided a total neighborhood burn down, so let's build some post office and the telecom tower. So I'm thinking to build two post offices, one right here and another one is next to our dock. So yeah, these two look perfect here. There we go. Look at the vans heading up already. This is my favorite part. If we switch over to the info view, you can literally watch the city heal in real time. All the buildings that were glowing angry red because of the mails blocking, they all are flipping over to green as soon as the van passes by. Okay, but this is not all. To really future proof our district, I'm driving into the tech tree. I am spending 4 development points specifically to unlock the telecom tower. Check out the coverage. It's massive. It's covering the whole area with the high-speed internet. Even our factories, our neighborhood, everything is connected with the high-speed internet. Okay, it's time to give our citizens a little happiness. I'm driving back into the development tree. I'm spending our points to unlock large parks and those massive large sports parks. Take a look at the footprint on this sports complex. I'm placing it right in the heart of the community. Okay, right next up, I'm adding the park maintenance depot. It's not just another service building, this is what keep our parks green. Spaces look fresh. Watch closely. as the maintenance cars is moving ahead and driving straight into the residential zone to repair and upgrade the parks. It's a small detail, but it make huge difference because it make our citizens happy. Look like everyone is chilling out in the park. It's good to see. And there it is, another milestone. We just unlocked Busy Town. Look at that. We got a fresh stock of development point and a nice cash injection. I have added a stock exchange and the television studio. These two key buildings that bring in our professional jobs and push our city into the modern era. And check the status. Unemployment is officially down to 1%. Everyone has a job. To wrap up the things, I'm zoning out 3 more farmland areas to keep our food supply strong. We covered a lot of ground today, from the industrial hub to this specialized building, but we are just getting started. In the next video, I will be unlocking the railways so we can finally move to these goods by train and take the city to the next level. Thanks for watching NextRef 1.0. If you like the expansion, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.